It's time for us to work with static files. Static files are part of the front end in Django. Any file like CSS, JavaScript, images, and videos will be stored inside the static folder. Let's see how we can work with that one. So what we're going to do is going to get back to our project folder here, and we're going to get to the main folder of our site, and we're going to create a new folder here, and we're going to call this as static. Okay. Now that we have created that, we can go to the my site here and go to settings.py, and we need to tell Django that there is a folder called static, and we need to set that up. Okay, so you can scroll down until you find that static URL file. Okay, that static URL line. So this is the one. So once you find this, right below that, we're going to create a new line. We're going to say static files underscore dir. And then we're going to set that to, okay, so we're going to set that to base dir and just say /. I'm going to name the file that is static. Okay, save that. So basically what we have done here is that the folder which we created in our main folder, the main project folder called static, we are registering that in the settings.py so that our Django project can recognize that. Okay, so now you can close this. You can close all of these files here. Okay, let me close all of these things. And inside the static folder, what we're going to do is we're going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this as CSS. Okay, and inside that CSS folder, we're going to create a new file. I'm going to call this as style.css, and then we can specify a class. I'm going to say note-li. Okay, I'm going to set the color to red. Now this for testing purpose that our CSS file is recognized by the Django. Okay, so now that we have this, what we can do is we can just minimize this, and we can go to our Notes app, and from there we're going to go to templates, and inside templates we're going to go to notes and then go to notes list. Okay, and here we have this li, right? So we're going to add that class. Okay, so all we have to do is just type in class, and then we can specify that class name which we chose. Just copy this and then paste it here. Okay, so basically we are applying that class. So now we can try this out. So I can get back to our notes app here, just hit refresh. I'm going to get to the notes. Now nothing's highlighted. That's because if I just right click and view page source, you can see that our style sheet is not loaded. So we need to load that style sheet. So we can get back to our code here, and this is our template, right? So right below that, we're going to say link. Actually, I'm going to change that to HTML page again. So I'm going to just select this HTML here. Okay, so we're going to say link, and we need to specify the style sheet, right? So what we can do here is we can specify a static URL by specifying these two %, and we can say static. Okay, and then we can specify the file, the CSS style.css. Okay, so I'll save that. But before that, before even the document starts, we need to add another line, and that's the load static line. So we're going to say static. Okay, and here we're going to say load static. Save that. Now let's get back to our page and hit refresh, and we still can't see anything. So if I click on view page source, we have the file that is the static.css/style.css. If I click on this, okay, so there might be a problem. So let me just go ahead back to the settings.py file. So I'm gonna get back to my main site here, settings.py. Okay, that's the dirs. Okay, so that's just one single s missing over there. It's a simple typo. Let's hit refresh now. Now you can see that all the list of the node is now changed to red color. So if I right click here and click on view page source, you can see that we have the static/css/style.css, and if I open this up, you can see that our CSS is also visible over here.